Good morning, everyone, in Mr. Arnold's CHC2P class. Welcome to your lesson video for today. And you can find under your work a document that you'll be required to fill out. Excellent. Once you have the historical thinking review, excellent. Up to this point, we've looked at the degrees, or how much, or how long, or how many people, or jobs, or land, and so are affected by a historical event. This time around, we are going to be analyzing the different types of historical significance or impact. Let's take a look back through the very first lesson we did on the BlackBerry smartphone. The BlackBerry smartphone was the very first smartphone ever invented. It changed the way, significantly, how human beings connect with each other, how we both consume information and produce information. Let's take a look at how the impact of the smartphone can be broken down into 4 categories. First, political. This looks like government and its relationship with people. This can also look like the relationship between 2 countries. For instance, a war can be a political event. Secondly, social. This looks like relationships between people and or groups, or the health of human beings. For instance, from our discussion yesterday, this could be effects that have to do with care, health, security, and so on. Economic impacts look like money, jobs, agriculture, business, or oil. Environmental impacts could look like land, air, water, farmland, soil, or waste products. Let's try one together. Looking back at our discussion from Unit C, Activity 1, we are now going to break down the different aspects of the Komagata-Maru. The first piece that we are going to add under political is the municipal government of Vancouver turned we should away. This was called the Continuous Passage Act, which meant that the ship could not stop anywhere once it sailed from India to come to Vancouver. Knowing this was impossible, the Canadian government created the Continuous Passage Act simply to keep people from South Asia away, knowing that these ships had to stop for things like fuel and supplies on the way. Secondly, South Asian, specifically from the Indian subcontinent, and they consisted of Hindu, Muslim, and Sikh. They were also British subjects, which meant they were subject to the exact same rights as people who lived in Canada at that time. The passengers on the Komagata-Maru were largely well off because they could afford passage on a ship. So as you can see, we've taken facts from the Komagata-Maru incident in 1914 and categorized them between political, social, and economic. Now it's time for you to try your own. Please go back to Unit B, Peace, Security, and Conflict, and begin to break your event, any battle whatsoever, down into political, social, economic, and environmental impacts.